Anyway, so today we're talking about LaTex. Oh, we gotta start the record. No, just kidding. No, today we're talking about LaTex, which I should probably just pull up general LaTex first. So, the LaTex project. What is LaTex? Well, I don't know, there's probably a more accurate way of saying this, like a high quality typesetting system, but I basically just say that LaTeX is a compiled markdown language, because it is markdown and it does actually get compiled. So anyway, LaTeX is based on just tech. Tech is like a older thing, and yeah. So anyway, tech is not as cool though. So LaTeX is like I said, a markdown of sorts for professional documents like resumes, research papers, really anything. But it's used a lot for just more like high level documents. So yeah, like I was gonna show an example here from. This is my research paper from the summer, so it's like we get past all that junk. So you can see like there's regular text and then there's things like this to mark it down. Over here is the generated PDF from it. So but the point of LaTeX is to make it like super easy to make these really nice looking documents, although it's I guess a subjective thing to say. And I also might be biased considering that's my paper, but no, like what I have over there was actually just a template that we were given for the research program I was doing. So like it's just a template, and you just fill out the sections like, oh, the header up here, your author information, the abstract, that kind of stuff. But anyway, so that's just an idea of like what you can do with it. But I was gonna, I guess, maybe go through some of the other stuff with it. It's like to use LaTeX, you can download so I'm on Windows, and there's multiple things you can use for it, but the one that I've been able to get working successfully, the easiest, is Techmaker. Ryan can confirm that it is sometimes a struggle to get tech software to work on Windows for some reason. But anyway, and then if you're on Linux, like you can compile it like from the command line too. I don't know any offhand, but yeah, you can get I don't know, I know there's like Mick is a LaTeX compiler. Yeah, so they've got some tutorials. I don't know if this is supported with Linux or not, but you can just Google those and find them. So Techmaker is the one I use for Windows. And anyway, to start off, you have to learn like a few basic commands, or not really commands, but lines. Like to start a document, it's begin, and so you'll notice like all the not really sure what you would call these. I guess tags. Yeah, all the like tags in LaTeX start with a backslash. So begin, and then it has curly brackets, and you use this for a lot of things. But to start off your document, just period, it's begin document. Yeah, kind of like HTML, that or something. But so yeah, begin document. That's how you just start it, and then you can do like a title if you want. So title, my awesome paper, written in I'll show that in a second. Yeah, so you can do something like that. Save that real quick. And then quick build, no, you Yeah, like that drop down that you saw, like you can get different compilers for it. So I don't know. I think this is just using just LaTeX. And then you can do whatever those. I don't even know what those are really, but you can do view PDF. There's also a cool tool, like command line tool called pandoc, where you can convert like files from LaTeX to PDF to HTML to Markdown, all those like interchangeably. So that's neat. Let's see. I think I have to have like like I said, this is what I get for winging it.
Hey, add this line above it for document class.
Oh yeah.
Curly bracket article.
Just all right. Yeah, that's something else I should mention is the types of documents. So this thing is obviously required, but there's like different types or classes for documents. Like article is probably the most commonly used one, or the one you'll use the most often. But there's also like I think report. There's like book or something. I don't know, but there's a few others, and there's like documentation for which one of those you're supposed to use for certain things. Like obviously an article would be something you use to do like a research paper or something. But anyway, so and then here's my paper. So the title thing just sets the title. It's like metadata for the paper or the document, so it doesn't actually display it. But you can make title. I think it's just that by itself. If you do that, right, so that will display the title that you set and the date. I think you can also, you can set other meta things like the author. Actually. So that's the author now. You set like I think a date, maybe date written. Yeah, I'm not sure. But yeah, you can set that kind of information, and then the make title tag just puts it all on there for you, which is nice. Anyway, so yeah, that's like the starting stuff, but the cooler things you can use with LaTeX are like mainly math and like just organization. So what I mean by that is like if you do like a section, section, I don't know, introduction or something, you just say section introduction, hello world, actually let me get some Orem ipsum to just paste in there. Right. So you can do that, then you can do subsection, and that's like I don't know, overview or something, then paste some more in. So now you can see it automatically numbers it 1.1. You can even do subsection. So detailed overview. And then, it'll just keep going. So it's nice that you don't have to worry about numbering your stuff, like indenting it properly, things like that. So you see there's not indentation on this because it's an article, and articles it'll default to the things like the way it should be, but you can also set templates, or not templates, but you can also specify things in it. Like, see this with my research paper, it see if I can find where it defines all that stuff. So yeah, like right here, this is something I guess I'll talk about or try to talk about in a second, but it's packages. So, but it specifies the margins here that the conference I submitted this to required. So like you put all that there, and it kind of cooperates with it. So yeah, that's the sections. Something with the author thing that I just noticed in my paper too is you can use just 2 slashes to do like a line break. So if you say primary author foo bar, then you want to break on a new line and do a secondary author or something. I mean, you could use this anywhere, not just in the author field. So that puts it on 2 lines. No comment, Rose? Okay. Yep. So yeah, you can do, if you want 2 lines, you can do that, and then build 2 lines. Yeah, so that's a little spacing thing. But as far as the math thing goes, there's, I mean, some software, like, this one has it. This is kind of nice. This one has a lot of these just in a drop down you can do if you don't remember them or remember their syntax. But a lot of them you just get used to. So if you want to do an equation that's just on 1 line, not like by itself, you separate it with or you surround it with dollar signs. So you can do like 5 minus x equals 3 or something. I don't know. We'll start off simple. So that does that. Let's see. Yeah. So, and it'll take the text of that and format it like the way math should look, basically how it looks in textbooks, anything professional. But then you can do symbols and stuff as well. So say instead of x you want it to be cool or something, use like omega, and you use omega, and that equals 3. Now it's 5 minus omega equals 3. So yeah, you can do pretty much all those symbols. Like this has as you see, it has like auto completion there. So like you can do phi plus omega, or if you want to do the capital omega, it's capital O omega equals I don't know if that's just pi like that or not. We'll see. Yeah, it is. So something plus something equals pi. I wonder what 2 things. But yeah, so it's like all the Greek symbols are in there. You can do, if you wanted to separate this though, so see this is inline, so I say my secret equation is that, and build it. It puts it all on the same line, and you can put text after it as well, obviously. But if you wanted to separate it so that it's like just within its own block, so maybe it's a really long equation or something, then you would put 2 dollar signs around it. So actually, yeah, if I just put that there, I believe that'll put it on the same line. Yeah. So you can separate that by another empty line, and I think it won't do that. Yeah. But if you have a long equation, then you should just put 2 dollar signs on each side. So it's like, there's fraction, that's a good one. Yeah, so fraction, it's just backslash frac, and then use curly braces to do the numerator and denominator. So say you want to do pi, you can do that inside that, and then pi over 4. Actually, yeah. So you can do like cosine of. I am probably gonna get this wrong. I also don't know if that equals pi over 4. Like, I'm not even thinking about it, so probably isn't. Yeah, so there you go. You can do that, and it formats it all really neatly. No. Oh yeah. So I was thinking of the cosine of pi over 4, not that. You can do what? Oh yeah. Like I was doing in stats. So yeah, there's earlier today, like I was showing. I was doing this in one of my classes earlier. A lot of Markdown applications also support LaTeX, so you can do the logical symbols too, like for sets. There's intersection, union, stuff like that. And I actually don't understand why they call them this, but to do those, like if you say set A intersect set B, you would think it would be intersect, but it's cap. It's like it's cap and cup. So it's like cap is intersect because it's, like a hill, and then cup is the union because it's like a U. Yeah, like, I don't know. I would have just called it intersect and union, but I didn't make LaTeX, so thankfully. But yeah, there's that. I think, what's the not equals? Is that like, it's either that or, let me try this. It's not that. We'll pretend that they do equal. I mean, they might actually. Depends on the sets. So. The empty set. Actually, I don't know how you do the empty set either, but we'll kind of cheat and use phi because it kind of looks like the empty set. Yeah. No, I tried that in class. But yeah, there's that. And like I said, I can kind of just use these up here. So superscripts and subscripts, that's another math thing that's interesting. Like if you want to say a subscript, all you do is just subscript it with like underscore, then the subscript. So a sub I equals, I times 5. I don't know, I'm just making stuff up. And then if you want to do a superscript, you just do it with the caret symbol. So a to the I equals I divided by 5 or something. But and then you can use letters, you can use other symbols in that, literally anything. So if you wanted to do theta there, or I'll make it different. If you wanted to do a to the alpha or something equal to that, you can do that. And the website I was using to do notes earlier wouldn't allow this, but some LaTeX compilers will allow you, to do a double subscript. I don't know why this one won't, but you can also, if it's like more than one character, you have to surround it in curly braces though. So if you're saying a sub 100, you have to surround it in curly braces.
It's kind of strange. They can recognize that there's a double subscript, but they don't label it.
Yeah, no. I don't know. There's probably a package or something for it, but it's not very often you need to do a double subscript or superscript, because you can for exponents you can always simplify it. 2 to the m to the n. Well, it's like you wouldn't write it like that. You would.
Especially if you're doing equations for two different projectiles, you can have x
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it's like math is the main thing that I like LaTex for, just because it's, I mean, you make it look nice instead of doing things like instead of saying A cat, A intersect B, I would have to say like A and B or something like that, and it just look, yeah. A, no. So, let's see. There's all kinds of alignment things too, which I have used like some things that just worked, but are probably not necessarily correct to do them. But there's well, no, these are text things. These are something else, but I think text BF here is a thing like prevents. I don't know. I used it in my paper. Let me see. Okay, and never mind. I don't know why I thought that was something else. That's just bold. I was thinking of the tilde. So like the tilde basically prevents it from going to a new line in that spot or something. So if you were like writing, if this were going, you knew this was going to go like onto a new line or something, and you were referring to like figure 1, you wouldn't want it to break and put like figure then 1, or I wouldn't. So I would say figure tilde 1, and that'll put a space there without putting it on a new line. I don't know how it does that. I guess it just formats the lines above it to make more room on that line or something. But yeah, tilde is good for that. And there's, let's see, yeah, there's table. You can do table of contents. Citations are also extremely nice. So that's kind of a long thing to just write from scratch, so I'm just going to pull up mine. But basically, so you start a section, you just do begin, like whatever you want to title your bibliography. Actually, I think I was using a package for this, but you can do begin your bibliography, and apparently it allows for you to have more than one bibliography. So that's why there's a.
You can have like a bib file.
Oh, okay. That's actually probably a lot cleaner. Yeah, wish I'd known that. But anyway, and then for all of your items in the big bibliography, like, yeah. So if I look at zoom in, all the items in it, like you don't have to worry about the number or anything. You just do bib item, and then in the curly braces you put the name of the author, and that's just, well, I put the name of the first author on all of mine, and that's like how you'll refer to them in your paper. So it's a lot nicer than referring to it as one. So if I want to cite this, this article by S. Corrigan later, then let's see. Maybe, I didn't even have to, I didn't cite that guy in one of them. Let me find one I did. I cited, I'm pretty sure I cited those. Actually, this might be an old version of my paper. But yeah, let me zoom out. But whenever you do cite them, all you have to do is cite, and then in curly braces the name of the author. So, let's see, Canoff protocol. Oh, actually no, I had to change this when I submitted it to the conference. So before, this didn't say brackets 5. So like, that's bad. That's what you would have to do in other things. Before it said cite Para Wedge, however you say this guy's name, but I had to change it to just static phi because the conference I submitted that paper to wouldn't accept like links, even relative links, which is what LaTex converts those to. It's like normally you would be able, after it generates a PDF, you would be able to click on like the 5 there and it would go down to the bibliography to that specific citation, which is nice, but for some reason the conference I was submitting to didn't like that. Anyway, but yeah, normally you would just say cite and do that. Let's see. Table of contents, make title. Yeah, footnotes. If you want to do a footnote, like it's pretty simple. Puts it at the bottom. I don't know of any good packages offhand. There's some other math packages for just like really specific things out there.
I use
Full page? Is that the one that like lets you do it's like, isn't it, it's like it lets you put like just a blank page in there or something? I don't know.
It shrinks the margins up to like
Oh, okay.
word size.
Say it's equivalent.
Because the normal like standard LaTex is like 1.5 margin, which is so crazy.
Yeah. I know you, what is it, use package, and then so full page, or isn't it the options in the square bracket? No? I don't know about other like LaTeX software or compilers or what, but this one, see, I don't have this package, but it still recognizes it, so it's just like, hey, you don't have that installed, and okay, I'll install it. And that's it. Actually, it popped up just then. I was using Mick to compile, so. Shouldn't have said that, Rose. Oh, that's too savage. I'll take it off. No, but yeah. So it did that. So now I'm using the package now, but I actually don't know how to use the package. So.
That's all it does.
Oh, it just does it by default.
Yeah.
Okay.
The one that like the super handy one for computer science is Minted.
Minted?
Yeah.
Minted?
Yeah. It'll do syntax highlighting for code.
Really? Wow. Huh. I need that and start using that. Actually, you can't install packages on that website I was on, but like that would be good if you're taking notes in a class or something. Jeez. And I have no idea how you do it. Maybe.
Begin, open bracket, Minted, close bracket, open bracket. Language. One bad thing about packages though is not.
Yeah. See if that actually works. Yeah, see Mick Package Manager. I bet it doesn't work. Yep. Turn to procedure, new name. I don't know, it's a style thing, but it's probably like the Minted is probably trying to use that. I don't know. Sure, we could. Jeez. All right. Anyway, I'm not gonna go through it, but according to Adam, Minted. Well, I mean, obviously it is, but Minted is a package for syntax highlighting. It's just not working at the moment. I don't know. That was like probably a really low chance of success, though, just plugging things in. I don't know, though. Anything else? Just kind of default. Yeah, there's the tabular environment it's talking about is like, that's a table or whatever, I think. Yeah, begin tabular. A what? Yeah, that's true. I don't know what I put here. I don't think I have to put anything.
The second one here.
Oh, okay. Huh? Oh, it's all of that stuff. Yeah, I forget the syntax of that stuff too. It's like, oh, geez.
Pipe center, pipe.
I remember I've got one somewhere on here. Yeah. So this is a table in LaTeX. It's like begin table, HB. This stuff in the square brackets tells it the preference or priority for like where to put the table, and it does this. You do this for images too. So H stands for here, B is bottom, T is top, and P is I forget what P is actually. I think there's an N too. It's just next. P might be whatever for next, but basically you just start with the order of where you want it to try to put them, and if it can't fit it there due to the amount of like empty space left on the page or something, it'll try for the next one, and so on. And I think ultimately it just puts it at the very end of the document, or like the next empty spot. Anyway, then there's a caption, then begin center is like center align, and then the actual table. So yeah, this is the stuff that Adam was talking about. It's like pipe R, pipe L, pipe, and I don't remember. I don't remember what that stuff is. So it's like two columns, one is right align, the other is left.
The pipes are like
Okay.
the left side and the right
Yeah.
side of the column.
That's not that bad then. It seemed really weird when I was first doing it. Of course, I also didn't know LaTeX when I did this, so I was learning everything from like just whenever I needed to. \H line is just a horizontal line. And then to fill in the cells, it's like this is the header of the table that I did. So it's like the first row is just that. If I can find it. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, so it's the first row is log, and then you separate like the ampersand there is like the separates the columns. So on the left it's like the log, on the right is average bytes per second, and then it works the same way for the others. Yeah, it's kind of weird how tables work actually. I don't know. I feel like there should be a better way of doing this, but that's it. And what was the other one you mentioned, Adam? Enumerate? That's just a number list, isn't it? Or, yeah. Yeah, so it's like, I think you just list. Do you have to pipe? Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that's. Just item then the text.
Yeah.
See, that's weird. Most things you have to surround them in brackets. I wish I remembered the keyboard shortcut for building.
That's probably something.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I get for trying to do something special, huh? Oh, yeah. Wow, that's really blurry up here, actually. Anyway, and that you can do like a enumerated list within that too. Like,
It should change it to like the next it'll be like
it should automatically change it to the next whatever level. I don't know what it uses. You can probably change what it uses, like letters or Roman numerals or just 1.1. Try that. That's actually, I shouldn't have said 1.1, 1.2 there. Fee 0.1, fee 0.2. Yeah. So you can do sub lists. I guess you could just keep going. I don't know how far it would go until it stops knowing what to use
I
as
think
the.
it just goes like number, letter, Roman numeral, number, letter, Roman numeral.
Oh, it just keeps chaining. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why you would have something more than like, I mean, maybe 3, but not 4. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. That's about it. There's spacing. Yeah, so new page. The big skip and medium skip thing, I never really understood. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna say anything because I'll probably be wrong. But obviously, new page goes to new page. So if I put it up here, does that. So now that's on a new page. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, that's about it though. Begin array. I guess I don't know. Let's try it. Column 1, column 2. Oh, okay. So it works the same way as yeah, I guess it works the same way as table. I don't know. I've never actually used array. I was just wondering what it looked like. I didn't do this part right, is what it is. But you have to put something up there. It's like, see if I do begin array. Here, let me get rid of the errors. Okay. I don't know, it told me, that's probably because I used the menu option. It told me like the syntax of it a second ago. Yeah, so see. Call 1, call 2, call n.
You need 2 slashes before you do the columns.
No, I think
Maybe.
Yeah, place the dot.
Anyway, no. Just hoping you'll tell me the keyboard shortcut. All right. Well, yeah, we're not gonna do array then. Or I'll try to look it up real quick. CCC. What? What? Okay, so it's just. Oh well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess I'll do that, and then. Actually, I don't know if it does. Yeah, I'm guessing this is. Yeah, since I only have one line, it'll be just a 3x1. Kyle, you could use this in linear algebra. See. I mean, why not? You know. What? But it's correct. It's crazy.
They don't use the dollar symbols for their slash lambda in there. You need to do it there.
I mean, it's also. Wait. No, never mind. I was about to say also. I don't know if this is just with Techmaker or not, but the errors it gives you are 95% of the time wrong. Like where the line shows is usually not where the error actually is, so it's kind of hard to tell. But like yeah, if we just try it, who knows? If we just pasted that, it probably still won't work. What? Okay. So. Oh, they did it. You have to do it inside of a math thing. Ryan's like, oh, I knew that. I just didn't want to tell you while you were sitting there struggling to figure it out. Oh, man.
So it starts with a / square bracket.
Hey, Kyle. Why did they use straight bars here? Ryan should know this. Actually, I barely remember. I think that's is that for orthogonal matrices? I don't know. Why they use the straight lines? I forget why it is actually. I literally just had linear algebra last semester too.
It's a matrix, not a.
Yeah. It's they use these for here what is Cosmotov could answer. But he's not here. No. Anyway, that's about all I've got. That's pretty much all you use, or maybe even more than you need to use for general purpose stuff. And yeah, you can find like templates for whatever you're wanting to look for, like LaTex resume template or something. Ryan had a good one he did his in the other day.
That's the website that I use, is LaTex, and it's like all of the LaTex files are based on.
Is this one that you can like do the LaTeX on their site?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they also had a bunch of templates and had like all the packages.
Yeah, that was mine.
Wait, oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the. No one used this one. Ryan already used it. So yeah, and then like I was saying, this website you can do like. Actually, I think I'm registered on this website, but I don't remember my login. But you can do them on here. It's free to register on it. Well, there's free and there's paid, isn't it? Yeah.
It also has like the Google Docs type thing where you work on it at the same time as somebody else.
That's cool.
Like,
So, a lot of cool templates. Actually, I need to convert my resume to LaTeX sometime, or just update my resume. I update my LinkedIn and then when I need to update my resume, I just refer to my LinkedIn. So, So, that's pretty much it. Any questions, Ryan? Or anyone else? Sam? You look like you had a question.
How do I make art in it?
You don't. The math
On
is
the
the art.
website you can, man.
The math is the art, man. Oh, there was one thing. What is your favorite meme? Somebody. Besides that. Besides that. I'll do a Skeletor one if no one says it.
Yeah, Skeletor.
All right.
No, you have to use Skeletor affirmation. I post at least one of these every day.
There we go. So if you want to do an image in LaTeX, and you can do a relative link like on your file system, or you can do a hyperlink like this. But to do that, you simply and this. So I guess I'll show how you do a regular link too. But you do exclamation point in square brackets, and in the square brackets you do your alt text. So in case the link is bad or something, it'll show this. So Skeletor affirmation meme. And then in parentheses, you put your link. We'll build it.
Hey, I got one for you to make one.
And apparently that didn't work. Jeez. Yeah, no, I do remember how to do this one. I just don't know why it's not working. I am 100% sure it's I don't know. Maybe it uses a package I didn't know it did. That's crazy. But if I do it, in these notes, see, because I added a meme to my statistics somewhere. So you can do it here. See, I don't know. Maybe it uses a package I just didn't think it did or something, and this already has it. But yeah, that is how you do it though. And then if you want to do just a regular link, it's
That's how you do it.
Yeah.
That's not how you do it.
actually you're right. I have here, let me refer to this. So yeah, in this one in LaTeX, I know I was using it. This was from our research paper. I was using I think that's from a package. Is it? Okay. So here, I don't even need that. I just need this line.
I don't know if you know the URL.
Yeah, I've never done a URL. I just have it and say.
If you can't, there has to be a package out there or something. No, it's not gonna let me. Well, now you know how to do a link for an image in Markdown. A little bit off topic. Actually, I don't think I know how you do a link in LaTeX either, because links weren't allowed it's bad to have a link in a research paper, so I didn't have to do it. Hype. I think I did know how to do that. I thought it was just hyperref or something, but
Maybe one of those things that you have to give permissions to people who work with you.
Oh, you mean like for the research thing?
Yeah.
No, it was strictly not allowed at the conference. It's not allowed at most conferences.
Yeah, most research papers, the only links that are allowed are in your header
Yeah.
with your email.
Those mail to links, Ryan.
That's right.
You use those? Oh, how could you?
I've read them before.
I won't put Rose's email. I'll put Cherokee's up there though. Just kidding. Anyway,
Mr. Dukes.
that's it. Yeah.